Gemini, hey, how are you? I'm just coming in, having my coffee, gonna read some cards. We're gonna do a general reading for November 2021 for my Geminis. Alright guys, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it and you'll come back. And if you've been here before, thank you. I really do appreciate the support. If you like the reading, if you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment, hit the little tingy bell so you know if I post another one. Let's get started. All right. Got the Five of Cups, the Fool, and the Chariot. Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. The Hierophant, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Alright, Gemini, let's see what we can find out. And then I'll clarify with another deck and see what kind of story we could tell. You know, it starts out like in your past, in your recent past, you might have been feeling like kind of sad about some things that were no longer, you know, things that you had, and things have changed. You know, some people are gone, some, you know, friends aren't around anymore, jobs end. So you were feeling sad about that for a while. Well, not for a while, but you recently. You must have been thinking about it. It was in your head. And you still have, like, it's not, all's not lost. You still have things. It's just maybe you were just in your head thinking about, well, I used to have this, and I used to have that. And whatever happened to what's-his-face. But, you know, life goes on, and there's still things left. You have to focus on those things. And I feel like you might have realized that at some point, because now it looks like you're stepping out into something new. I feel this, like, naive energy of it's going to be like, you know, it's going to be all new to you, and you're not even worried about how it's going to work. It's just, you know, it's going to be okay, however it is. And with this Chariot energy, like, you're kind of like large and in charge. You can keep yourself on the path that you need to be on and not have to worry about it going askew, because you have this full energy and you're not worried about it. You know that you're going to be fine, and this is like almost like a confirmation of that. It's going to be good because you know what you're doing. Even though you lost out on some stuff, you're going to regain something back, I feel. Now in the present energy, I have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So it looks like you have a whole new idea. Maybe that's what you were thinking about reaching out to. This whole new idea of something energetic and, you know, with a lot of passion. And it could be pretty much anything. Maybe, you know, poetry or writing or painting. Something that's got a lot of creativity to it. And I feel like you have these two energies. These could be people. Like this Knight of Cups can be somebody coming out saying, hey, you know, you want to be friends, you want to date, you want to do something. When I go to a movie, that kind of feeling. And this King of Pentacles may be somebody more like, you know, maybe an older friend, or not necessarily older, but yeah, one that's been around for a while, or somebody who's been in your environment for a while. Like they feel like they've been here. And now with this Hierophant, and this Four of Swords and the Two of Swords and your future energy, it's like, all right, well, you could be looking at something more spiritual. You might be considering something more spiritual. Maybe you might be going to church. You know, you might be trying to, you know, embark on different forms of spirituality. But it could also be like, you know, if you wanted to be in involved in counseling or some kind of social services. And with this Four of Swords, it's like you need to give yourself a break. Like all of a sudden, so whatever's going on, like if you're starting out this new endeavor, and you're going to start something creative, and you're being involved with people and being real social and busy, and you need to chill. Sometimes you just need to like put your head to rest, because now you have decisions that you have to make, and these are decisions that you do not want anybody else giving you their opinion. You don't want to hear what they have to say. You're like, no, I will figure it out myself. So that could be weighing on your head too. You're like, okay, I got this decision, but right now I'm gonna take a nap. That's how it feels. It's like I'm gonna take a nap, and we'll find out what was going on with this when we clarify, maybe. All right, what can we find out about the Five of Cups? Five of Cups for Gemini. Okay, we got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Interesting. All right, well, Knight of Cups popped up there again too. Now the Page of Swords, these could be people in your environment, maybe that you're missing, you're thinking about. It could also be messages or news that you're getting from something, and that could be one of the first messages from Mr. Knight of Cups over here. That could be one of the first messages. But again, it could be people that what you were thinking about when you got that Five of Cups feeling. What about this Fool? What can you tell me for Gemini? What can you tell me about the Gemini? Got the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Wow. All right, well, Nine of Swords, that's like you've got anxiety, you're a little stressed out, not be sleeping real well. And you got this Knight of Swords. And I'm wondering if that is not somebody else that you were thinking about that isn't around anymore, or you're not able to get in touch with them as like you wanted to. And I think that might be stressing you out. So maybe this full leap of faith that you were going to do was trying to get in touch with them, trying to get them back into your I was going to say back into your good graces, but I don't think it's that. Or get back into their good graces. That just popped into my head. I don't know if there was like maybe an argument or something went on that made you guys stop being in contact for a while. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, it could be anybody. But I just feel like you were just trying to reach out to that person, or maybe get involved in with what they're involved in, and it was just giving you some stress about that, because maybe it's not something that you feel comfortable doing. Now on top of the Chariot, you got the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. But I feel like like I said, you knew what you were doing. You had the authority to do it, not the authority to do it, the strength to do it. You were feeling like an authority in the situation. And with this King of Wands, that's pretty much that energy. So that could just be your energy going in there, but also that you're not backing down. Like you're all in, and you're going to defend your opinion, your thoughts, whatever was going on in your head, and maybe whatever went on here. If that was something like that, you're defending it. You're not going to say, well, okay, fine, and you win. It's not that way. You're just. So even if you're, you want to make nice, it doesn't mean that you're going to let your opinions not be heard. The Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay, and let's see, we got the Cups, Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles on top of the Ace of Wands. So look, this is like wishes come true. Like you're really content and happy in your home life and your job and in your everything. I don't know if this King of Wands, again, somebody that you're around all the time, and even though you're an air energy and this is earth, that you could still have, this can still be your energy if you have enough earth signs in, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this can be your energy, and you're feeling really good here. So maybe whatever went down here and you didn't give in and give up, your right to have an opinion, made things okay there. So now we have the Knight of Cups. And like I said, I don't know if that's the same Knight of Cups from up there, but with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Whoever this energy is, whoever this person depicted, you had to walk away from it. Him, her, that person. You had to step away from that person, because even though you put a lot of time and energy, it wasn't good for you. And it's almost like a sad walk away. You didn't want to, you didn't want to have to come to that, but apparently it did if it wasn't working for you. And now you're feeling a certain left out about it. Like even though you did it because it was right for you at the time, now you're feeling kind of sad and lonely about it, and not really feeling like you can turn it back or, walk it back somehow. And that's what makes me wonder that even more. That if these are kind of the same people involved here, even though you stood up for yourself and, you stuck to your guns, and with somebody else was happy and, feeling all kinds of fulfilled. And King of Pentacles is here too. That makes me wonder, is that your energy because it keeps popping up? Or just somebody that and that you're close to. Got the Strength and the Ten of Swords. So maybe during all this, and like I said, I don't know if they're the same person or they're representing the same person, but I feel like you had to use a lot of strength and willpower and, courage, and also like a softness to your approach. Because maybe somebody, there was a little betrayal, or there was, somebody kind of stabbed you in the back a little bit, kind of like talk shit behind your back when this was all going down, because you felt like you couldn't have to give up what you believed in. So, and I feel like you had to be, strong and confident about it, and just be soft, like not like, just be like, just soft words, just, and just let it pass on. And, it hurt. It definitely wasn't going to be like the best highlight of your day, but it's the end. It's the end. It's not going to get worse. The sun's coming up in the back. It's just a matter of just moving on. Just moving on. So what's up with this Hierophant? Tell me about the Hierophant. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot again. Wow. Alright, so fast messages coming in, and this Chariot, so maybe this could be movement. Like, are you taking a trip? Are you going somewhere? Are you planning on getting there fast? And is that why you needed to rest afterwards? Because you're going to be tired? Or whatever it is that you're thinking about, this decision that you need to make. Maybe you needed to, realign yourself with what it is that you felt you needed to do in the past. Or recent past. And with this Hierophant, it really could be spiritual in nature. I mean, are you doing something in regards to... Yeah, I don't know. So it feels like something that you're trying to find yourself, and maybe you're looking into, like, again, going to church or going to counseling or something like that. And maybe you have to travel there. Maybe it's not like right in your area. And what about that Four of Swords? What you doing with that Four of Swords? Page of Cups. And the Four of Swords again. Yeah, you just stay in bed. Alright, so yeah, I mean, you're taking the mental break because apparently you probably worn out. Because there might have been, I didn't have a lot of cards about chaos and, arguments and stuff like that, but I felt like it feels like there's a lot of different opinions and a lot of things that you have to stand up for and stand up against, and it's just like kind of wearing you down. Because I feel like it did, but I also feel like you have this whole new appreciation of, people that are around you and making you, and you feel like love and tenderness, and you want to be close to them, and maybe you just want to soften your approach. And I think you did that anyway, because with the strength card, she didn't tame this lion with a whip. I mean, this was softness. But I feel like you were doing that anyway. So I think you realize that that's going to be your best bet to make things, be all happy, happy, 10 of cupsy. So what about this 2 of swords? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Well, you got the King a couple times, but you got the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. So I feel like when you're making that decision, you got to go within. You got to think about things. You're shining a light on it in your mind and saying, okay, what can I do with this, and how can I make this work for me? And you might have just figured out a way to make something grow, your relationships to grow, to, whatever it is. Like I said, with the spirituality to grow, like whatever it is that you were trying to get to blossom, you're going to find that way. You're going to find that way. I mean, it's going to take a while. It's not going to be like right overnight, but I think once you get there, it's going to make sense to you. All right. Okay, let's see what kind of... I'm just going to do a soul's journey, and then we be done. Abundance. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Okay, that sounds good. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it helped out some way. If you liked it, if you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit the little dingy bell, and I will be coming back for December's reading in a few weeks, and I'm probably going to do like a new moon one coming up. So, hope you're there for that. All right, take care now. Talk to you.